Hi guys. Hi. It's just another day, you know. I can't say that today's like a heavy feeling day. It just feels stagnant. It just feels like it's hard for me to know like what choice to make. So I thought that it was smart to just create a video about it to a certain extent before I continue to move in it. Yeah. There's a lot that I'm sorting through when it just comes to feeling stagnant, because there's so much that I feel like I want to do, I can do, I need to do. And if you know how it feels to be overwhelmed or just think a lot or just like have a lot going on, you know, survival can do this to a lot of people. There's a lot of different ways that you could get in a situation where you're overwhelmed by a lot going on. Yup, overwhelmed. And it's like you just stay stuck. You stay stuck. And so I'm shedding a lot, letting a lot go, rebuilding and rebirthing, you know, who I genuinely want to be. And already embody, it's just like, well, forget all that. You can change at any point in time. If you no longer want to be who you were, you can change that. And that's just something I'll pull out somewhere else, because I've already been instructed that TikTok, we're not pulling everything out on TikTok. So no, you know, though giving spark notes to things that are of interest for me to pull out elsewhere, I'm definitely into more and more. So yeah, I may end up doing that later with what I'm recording right now, because it's not going to be that long. I do think the 10-minute slot that TikTok was giving me was enough to honestly leave me here. I am a person that connects a lot. Like, everything happens for a reason. I'm learning that like more and more. So if you really like embody that and go to God about it, God will genuinely help you understand how every single thing that has happened in your life happened for a reason, and it connects to the last thing that happened, or what happened 2 weeks ago, or what happened when you was a kid. Like, it all connects. It all connects. And I have been blessed to be able to see a lot, damn near almost everything in my life connecting to one another, connecting in a way that it makes perfect sense why it went that way, in a way that honestly pushes me forward to genuinely forgive. You know what I'm saying? And my apologies, I think I'm having an eyelash. My eyelashes have been growing, okay, like crazy long lately, and like flipping back in my eyes. So we've been trying to catch that, you know what I'm saying? Fix that if we can. Though, at the end of the day, yeah, because of this, everything connecting, it leads me towards understanding when really like pivotal shit happens, like betrayals, like stabs in the back, true trauma, like, woof. And it's almost like I had to go through all of that stuff. I went through in synopsis, I have gone through a lot of trauma. You're not able to see that on me. I've gone through a lot of betrayals, a lot of manipulation, just straight up lying, just disrespect, you know, shade. The most that people get off on is talking behind my back. Because of how intuitive I am in peeping when energy done shifted in people and certain things like that, that people just, I could say this over and over again. I tell people what I am capable of doing and they still look at me like, or move on me in ways that is like, so you just thought I wasn't going to do anything about it. Like, you just thought that I wasn't going to notice, I wasn't going to care, like whatever, or you just didn't think about it at all. That's fine. It's your business. I understand now, you know, and I'm realizing that more and more to see that, you know, like that was guidance. God was trying to tell me. He wasn't trying to tell me. There was a lot of friendships and a lot of relationships. Just I tried my damnedest. Like when I tell you I tried as hard. First off, the fact that I even had to try certain things when people know that they felt weird about me or they had little low vibrational emotions about me, and I still was fighting for them. Like I still was coming back and trying to figure certain things out, and they would look at me as if nothing was the issue, as if I was crazy or all of these different things that I had to learn later on down the line. You know, like that was all for a reason, Kaylin. Like, you know, like a lot of people were not even aware that they were creating this energy towards me. And some really were, though it all connects, you know, and me understanding all of that. Like I have been hit with a lot of stuff, like back to back to back to back, like 2019 all the way to 2025. I was hit back to back to back, like betrayals, trauma, lying, deaths. Like I'm telling you, I like hit. Like it was insane. It is insane to this day how much I went through, still go through, and nobody around me notices. Basically, the only ones who genuinely notice are the ones who actively see me. It's been confirmed at this point. The only ones who actively notice, even people who I thought were aware, and told actively shit that was going on, they still ended up in some weird ass situations where they were doing either the same shit that I told them I was dealing with, or they did worse. As if they had no recollect that I had been going through stuff. I had even confided in them about what I had been going through, etc., etc. Like there was so much that had been happening. It just got to a certain point. It was like, who can you trust? You can't even trust the ones that's in your, like, oh my gosh. Like it was a genuine spiritual warfare in a deep way, though at the same time, an actual freaking like situations that are happening here that you can see are causing chaos as well. You know what I'm saying? Like there was getting too deep. Though that's not the point. The point is, for all of that, is it has led me here. Okay? It has led me here. 744 protected on the seconds. It has led me here to this point of realizing I can look back at everything, every fucking thing, and see how it was meant to happen. It was supposed to go that way so that I could understand where I'm supposed to be. I could understand what I was not supposed to do, what I was supposed to leave behind, what I really would not even allow myself to really see. There were a lot of times I was gaslighting myself, and I would tell people this. Some people who actively gaslit me and broke me even deeper after I'd already been telling them I was going through a lot of stuff. And really, what's really worse about the way that God has shown me this, it's always the people I got love for. It's always the people I call my friends. It's always the people that are my family. Like, it has never been strangers. It is never, not in my journey. My journey is not for the strangers to come up and disrespect me, because they ain't gonna get to me. The ones that's gonna get to me is the ones that I love. But guess what? We figured out better barriers for that. So the devil won't win no more. The devil won't win no more. And the stuff from the past, it's not here anymore to continue disrupting me, for me to continue dragging things along that people just don't have the courage or within the real integrity and more within themselves to honestly take accountability or move through certain movements they have created. It would not have been created without you. But I do understand that God used you because you are already embodying that energy. God used you to show me That's not where you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be in alignment with that. You need to leave that behind. You need to go redraw up that plan. That was not the good. That was those teammates in that is I rethink that, you know. And I'm just understanding that more and more. A lot of people just really do not have that level of connection with these really messed up situations that have happened in my life. You feel me? I actively thought that's to explain somewhere else, because I was about to go into explaining along those 5 years how but I would have to explain. I'll explain somewhere else, or just another, somewhere else, because guys, you know, though at the end of the day, I am grateful for it all. I am grateful for it all. Okay, do you hear me? I am grateful for it all, because I would not be who I am today if it did not happen to me. That's it. That's all. All right. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot of moving through how you feel within yourself to actually get to a point to break through to that point, you know, to really understand that it's for you. It's not to you. I had to say that a lot. I had to say that for years and not even know the capacity of what I was saying, that it's happening for me, not to me. Now it's like when bad things are happening, in the tears. It's for me, not to me. It's for me, not to me. Like, I gotta say it. Like, I don't care. This is for me, not to me. I don't care how bad it is. And trust me, okay? The way that things have gone down, okay? Down to blood family. You feel me? Bro. It's all for me, not to me. It's all for me, not to me. Okay? God is moving through me today, every day. You want to know why? Because I am putting me first, okay, before anybody else. Regardless of what anybody else thinks, I'm leaving what needs to be left behind, let it go. And guess what? I'm even creeping and beating on that forgiveness door. You feel me? Because we gonna forgive. Forgiveness does not mean reconnection. Forgiveness does not mean that I sit here and I hold your feelings. I hold your feelings for how you feel about how wrongly you did me now. Okay? No. You had your time. You know, it doesn't mean I give it all to God. May God grant you the time to be able to, for me to have the space, room, whatever, to hear you out. Because I've given every person who did some weird shit, I gave you opportunity. You feel me? Like, I gave you opportunity. I'm not the type not to. I was shitting on myself so bad because of the opportunities I was giving other people to show up and take accountability for how they was moving when I knew it was crooked. And no, I'm good. Go ahead. You know, so yeah, we moving along. Oh, I can feel it in me. Like, I could just feel the flame in me just getting bigger and bigger, because God talking to me right now and letting me know, like, the things in store for you, Kaylin, for letting this go. Okay, and it's gonna be great. Okay. I love you guys, but what? I love you more. I love me more. Okay. We've definitely gone past the 10-minute hold, okay? But we've only gone 4 minutes past it, so it's not that bad, though. We are definitely going to close this out. All right, guys? You guys continue to have a smooth rest of your day. We're going to go do some work, make some money, you know? But while we're doing that, we're going to talk to God about forgiveness, okay? Because it's about time that we really hone in on what that is. We really hone in on not what that is, but like we really hone in on the steps that need to be taken to truly embody that. Because that's really what's blocking a lot. Like, you don't know how much you're actively blocking when it comes to your blessings when you don't forgive. And it's not for them, it's for you. That's something I really didn't like. As many times as I forgave other people, I never forgave myself. Like, people just really don't understand how genuine how big, like, my heart had always been, you know, still is. It's just, it has parameters. It has way more parameters that come with loving yourself. And I really had to just understand a lot. I really had to understand a lot, and I was not forgiving myself, and it just continued to allow me to put myself in certain patterns and continue to take abuse in certain relationships that just other people could not see, whatever. It doesn't matter at this point, because I know what I went through, and I know that at the end of the day, like, I had to go through that. It was for me, not to me. Like, it was for me. I had to go through that because I needed to wake up to who I am and who I've always been, you know. And it was in there. It just wasn't at the forefront. I wasn't taking those mannerisms as priority and really putting myself first. And so that's what I'm doing now. And dealing with forgiveness, when you deal with forgiveness, you don't realize, like, you really will begin to vibrate higher just naturally, because you will feel lighter. And so definitely do the best you can with that. It is a process. Trust me. You know, maybe another day I'll go in there, you know, and pull through some, but I don't know if it'll be on here though. But like, just going through and pulling some things out that can really be tough to forgive, and how to get through those things. Though some things I'm still not all the way through. You know, some things I'm walking through, and maybe God wants me to show you how to move through that too. So, hey, it's okay. Because throughout my whole life, I have forgiven a lot of people, and you wouldn't have known that I forgave them for really, like, traumatic or treacherous things. You would have never known, because of how I forgave them and allowed them back in my life, you know. And I just had to realize that was lack of love within self, because a lot of the people, they end up doing the same things again, or they did worse, or they just got smarter, you know, and they never really did it around me. And it had to be exposed by energy building up that really just exposed it at a certain point. That was like, oh, that's what that, like, the energy will honestly tell on so many people. Like, so many people have no idea how, like, they left energy throughout our journey, and then finally it got exposed, and it lit up all the energy that you left behind, that I was sitting there trying to figure out, and you never were being honest about it, you know. Like, look at my neighbor. Look at what's up, neighbor? You deserve it all. You better go ahead and bump that. Yeah, man of the garden. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right, man. My neighbor, bro, he's this cool older cat, bro. I swear to God, bro. Like, he a good looking older man, and he take care of himself, but he be having the time. And we just align. We run into each other every now and then, but it's still, we on different vibrations, but we vibe, and sir, like, we catch each other, and I really fuck with it deeply, and just connects me back with, like, connecting with random people in the world. And this about to be over the limit. But all right, guys, all right, because I ain't done one of these in a long time. This is why guys, like, because this ain't even TikTok. This ain't even TikTok numbers. When I mean numbers, I mean the time on this. This is not no. When we were doing it at this number, it was still posting, but still, like, we don't want to go back there, because TikTok doesn't have the algorithm, I believe, for what God wants from me. And that's just it. It's not, you know, but there will be still activeness on TikTok to a certain extent, you know. But hopefully, whatever, those who watch this video, you align, you know. And it aligns for you. Continue being the best you, and move through whatever you need to move through. Put you first. Remember, I love you, though I love me more. You know, embody that if you haven't already. Embody that if you haven't already. And I send love always. Stay positive, and talk soon. All right.